Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live. First off, happy Father's Day to those of you that are fathers. I have a 6-month-old daughter, so my first Father's Day feels incredible, although I am a cat dad, so theoretically it's my third Father's Day because of my cat. But yes, absolutely adore my daughter and enjoy the day if you're a father, but enjoy the day regardless. But anyhow, on Father's Day, we got a surprising NBA trade, and of course, as many teams are in the offseason, other than 2 teams in the NBA Finals, we hear numerous rumors regarding those teams, what could happen. What's something we did not hear was a potential Desmond Bane trade, and of course, that is what happened. Shams Charania broke it. Memphis Grizzlies trading Desmond Bane to the Orlando Magic for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Cole Anthony, 4 unprotected first-round picks, and 1 first-round pick swap, sources tell ESPN. It seems like the Rudy Gobert trade just allowed it to where teams are willing to give up quite a lot of first-round picks for guys. Of course, we saw it last offseason with the Knicks and Mikal Bridges. Now we see it with Desmond Bane, although the the Grizzlies are also getting 2 backcourt players, including Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, who won 2 championships in his career, although had a bit of a disappointing one season with the Magic. Cole Anthony, a guy who could get hot, but very inconsistent. But yes, many people, saying that Grizzlies gave up too much. Zach Harper of The Athletic gave the Magic a B for the trade and a A- for the Grizzlies. But the Magic, a team who's reached the playoffs 2 straight years but have been eliminated in the first round. It's fairly obvious that their number one thing they've needed is shooting. I mean, we take a look. Finished 500 last year, but that's with Wagner missing time, Paolo Banchero missing time. We see they shot 31.8% from three-point land. That was easily dead last, and their 11.2 made threes per game, also dead last in the league. So clearly evident they needed 3-point shooting. I mean, you look at their roster from last year. Again, their 2 top players, 32 and 29.5% from 3. As I mentioned, Caldwell-Pope, a disappointing year. Jalen Suggs, their third option, 31.4%. Wendell Carter, I mean, he's a guy who has been a stretch 5 at times, just 23.4% last year. Figure maybe Tristan Da Silva can get better as the years go on. They're going to definitely welcome back Mo Wagner, who got hurt fairly early last season and missed the rest of the year. Just one of the worst offenses and one of the best defenses in the league. And they get a guy in Desmond Bane who could do a little bit of both. Bane is making quite a bit of money for sure. He's 1 year through a 5-year, $197 million plus deal, and he'll be making more than $40 million in 2027-28 and 2028-29. Still relatively young, just will turn 27 years old on June 25th. Guy who is a career 41% three-point shooter and was 39.2% last year, shot over 40% from 3 each of his first 3 years in the league, and it's on high volume, 6.3 attempts per game, from 6.3 three-point attempts per game for his career. So it seems like Desmond Bane is already clearly the top shooter on the Orlando Magic, and that was clearly a bugaboo of theirs. They needed a 3-point shooter. Bane can provide that. Struggled a bit at times during that Oklahoma City Thunder series where they got swept in the opening round, but over the last 4 seasons has averaged 20.2 points per game. And he's also a playmaker of some sorts. He's averaged more than 5 assists per game each of the last 2 seasons. The Magic don't necessarily go with a traditional point guard in their starting lineup. Jalen Suggs has had that role. Of course, he got hurt last year as well. Also have Anthony Black, and Cole Anthony was part of the trade. But what are your thoughts on this Desmond Bane deal? Can it make the Magic a past the first round team? Again, made the playoffs the past 2 years, but haven't gotten past that first round. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.